Don't be amused, it's just a news. News reporting is a cycle which is only successful when it is received. A very warm good morning and welcome you all to this new edition of News Kerala. I am Fatima Shifana. Let's begin with the speciality of the day, June 19. June 19 is celebrated as Reading Day in remembrance of Puduvayil Narayana Panikar. He is the father of library movement in Kerala. He promoted education and reading all over Kerala.
Panikar was born in 1901 and he grew up to become a teacher. A lot of people believe that his influence on society as a teacher was much greater than many in his time. It is believed that his profession inspired him to push the importance of literacy among the population of Kerala. In the year 1945, Panikar initiated the formation of Thiruvidankur Granthashala Sangham, commonly known as the Travancore Library Association. This association included 47 libraries which were spread across the rural areas in the city. The main aim of setting up these libraries was to highlight the importance of education and reading in rural areas. The Travancore Library Association, which later transformed into Kerala Granthashala Sangham, became a major network which promoted its impact slogan, Read and Grow. The intricate library network eventually grew and had over 6,000 libraries under the organization. Eventually, it was taken over by the state government and is now known as the Kerala State Library Council. This is the reason why P.N. Panikar is known as the father of library movement in Kerala. P.N. Panikar passed away on June 19, 1995, and to honor his legacy, the state government of Kerala announced the day as vayanadinam, which translates to Reading Day. Reading Day is now celebrated not just in Kerala, but across the nation in schools and educational institutes.
Once again, I wish you all a happy Reading Day, and this is me, Fatima Shifana, signing out from News Kerala. Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to Education Today with MK. It's me, Haya. Let's look at the main headlines of today. Remembering P.N. Panikar, a look into the life of the father of library movement. Why Panikar is known as the father of library movement. Kerala Literacy Mission and Panikar, National Reading Day 2021. Let's look at the news in details. Remembering P.N. Panikar, a look into the life of the father of library movement. P.N. Panikar, who is known as the father of library movement in Kerala, became responsible for initiating the idea of universal literacy in the state. Puduvayil Narayana Panikar is known as the father of library movement today as he made certain significant contributions to promote literacy in the state of Kerala. He gave a major push to Kerala State Literacy Mission, which ultimately led to universal literacy in the state. Panikar helped in the establishment of libraries across the state, which helped the citizens to access educational material easily. This venture of his is known for single-handedly transforming the literacy landscape in Kerala, making it a universal literate state. Why Panikar is known as the father of library movement? P.N. Panikar was born in June19 in 1901 and he grew up to become a teacher. A lot of people believe that his influence on society as a teacher was much greater than many in his time. It is believed that his profession inspired him to push the importance of literacy among the population of Kerala. In the year 1945, Panikar initiated the formation of Thiruvidankur Granthashala Sangham, commonly known as the Travancore Library Association. This association included 47 libraries which were spread across the rural areas in the city. The main aim of setting up these libraries was to highlight the importance of education and reading in rural areas. The Travancore Library Association, which later transformed into Kerala Granthashala Sangham, became a major network which promoted its impactful slogan, Read and Grow. This integrated library network eventually grew and had over 6,000 libraries under the organization. Eventually, it was taken over by the state government and is now known as the Kerala State Library Council. This is the reason why P.N. Panikar is known as the father of library movement in Kerala. Kerala Literacy Mission and Panikar. After the formation of Kerala State in 1956, Panikar's Library Association was taken over by the state government. He held the position of General Secretary of Sangham for 32 years till 1977. During this time, he traveled to different villages and underdeveloped areas of Kerala and promoted the importance of reading and education. While he was still in the Star Library Association in the state, Granthanshala Sangham was awarded the prestigious Krupsakaya Award from UNESCO in 1985. In 1977, Panikka decided to form the Kerala Association for Non-Formal Education and Development. This led to the beginning of Kerala Literacy Mission, which promoted the importance of education in rural areas. This mission was the reason Kerala was able to become the first state in the country that achieved universal literacy. National Reading Day 2021. P.N. Panikka passed away on June 19, 1955, and to honor his legacy, the state government of Kerala announced the day as vayanadinam, which translates to Reading Day. Reading Day is now celebrated not just in Kerala but across the nation in schools and educational institutes. Reading Day is celebrated to honor P.N. Panikka's contributions towards the cause of literacy, education and library movement. The week start from June 19 will be celebrating as Reading Week in schools with a series of educational activities and reading exercises. Well, that's all from Education Today with MKH. Our next update will be on 3 o'clock. Until then, have a great morning.
Good morning. Welcome to News Hour. You are watching News at Time and I am Fatima Shifa. June 19, 2021, Reading Day. Remembering P.N. Panikka. P.N. Panikka, who is known as the father of library movement in Kerala, became responsible for initiating the ideas of universal literacy in the state. P.N. Panikka is also known as the father of library movement for promoting reading and educational all over Kerala. Puduvayal Narayana Panikka is known as the father of library movement today, as he made a certain significant contribution to promote literacy in the state of Kerala. He gave a major push to Kerala State Literacy Mission, which ultimately led to the universal literacy in the state. Panikka helped in the establishment of libraries across the state, which helped the citizens get access to educational materials. But Canford led to the beginning of Kerala Literacy Mission, which promoted the importance of education in rural areas. This mission was the reason Kerala was able to become the first state in the country that achieved universal literacy. National Reading Day 2021. P.N. Panikka passed away on June 19, and to honor his legacy, the state government of Kerala announced that day as vayanadinam, which translates to Reading Day. Reading Day is now celebrated not just in Kerala but across the nation in schools and educational institutes. Reading Day is celebrated to honor P.N. Panikka's contribution towards the cause of literacy, education and library movement. Thank you. That's all for today. Have a nice day. Hey all, I'm Fatima Shifa from 10th A and I'm here to review one of my favorite books that I have read, and its name is The Catcher in the Rye. Most of the novels are written to be enjoyable, but I think that The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger is more thought-provoking than enjoyable. Its sole purpose is to put the world into a different perspective or support the reader's perspective if they have the similar outlook of the protagonist in the novel, Homely Caulfield. If anyone who goes through the phases of detachment, he can relate to this story very easily. What really knocks me out is that a book, when you are all done reading it, you wish the author who wrote it was a terrific friend of you and you could call him up in the phone whenever you felt like it. It doesn't happen though. 16 years Holden Caulfield gets expelled from school for unpaid time. After leaving the school premises, he got to the nearby hostel where he decided to stay there for a few days so that he is not at home when his parents receive the news of his expulsion. Living alone in the city for a couple of days leads Holden to severe encounters with his old friends and strangers. While also wandering aimlessly in the city, Holden also was contemplating the people those who have put a mark in his life. And he also noticed the suspicious and pretentious things that people are doing for popularity and success. The young man is at the point of questioning. The reliable narrator was one of my favorite aspects in this novel, and Holden receives Golden Medal in this category. And it is an excellent representation of what depression can do a person. The mark of an immature man is that he wants to die nobly for any case, while the mark of an mature man is that he wants to live humbly for someone else. I think why The Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger has been so successful for the past several decades is because of its interesting depiction of issues. And I feel like that this book is ahead of its times as it severe traditional methods of storytelling and traditional themes. As for controversy, it may be due to the underlying message that cynicism is more true than optimism. Thank you. Have a great day.
Hello friends, I am going to review the book Wings of Fire. I got this as a gift from our old HMP Abdul sir. I am very thankful to him. It is the autobiography of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Abul Pakir Jainulabidin Abdul Kalam, also known as the Missile Man of India. He was one of the nation's most distinguished scientists. He served as the 11th President of our India. Between 2002 to 2007, he is a recipient of India's three high civilian awards, the Padma Bhushan, the Padma Vibhushan and the Bharat Ratna. Wings of Fire is an autobiography of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, jointly by Arun Tiwari and APJ Abdul Kalam. It covers Kalam's early life and his works in Indian space research and Indian missile program. It is the story of a boy from a humble background who went on to become a key player in Indian space research and Indian missile program. This book contains 24 photos and it is filled with lots of science, stories of friendship, religion and family. With this book, Dr. Kalam was given many messages to the youth and the nation. Dr. Kalam was humble, spiritual and insightful man. Every chapter contains beautiful messages which can be applied by anyone. And I am concluding my words. Thank you.
Hello my dear fellows, as a part of June 19's reading day, I am going to present a book review based on the book The Room in the Roof. It is written by the famous Indian author of British descent, Ruskin Bond. It is the first book written by the Ruskin Bond in the age of 17. The story is all about a boy named Rusty who lives with his guardians Mr. Harrison and his missionary wife. And also, they stayed him away from the Indians and to grow him as a pure Englishman. Rusty also feels unhappy of his life at his guardian's house and the longs of freedom. While walking to home in the train, he was accompanied by Sobi and Ranbir, who was his friends. So he ran away from his home and lived with Somi, who gave him as a job as a teacher for Kishan, Mr. Kapoor's sons. Mr. Kapoor gave him a room in the roof. Mr. Kapoor is a drunkard who has a beautiful wife, Meena. Rusty and Meena fall in love with each other. On the way to Delhi, Meena dies in a car crash. So this made them feel so unhappy. Kishan was sent to his aunt's house and Mr. Kapoor remarries. Rusty decided to leave India and go to England. So when he decided to go to England, he tried to visit Kishan. On that, he understood that Kishan ran away from his aunt's house and become a thief. So he searched for Kishan and at last he found it and they tried to live in Dahra. So they both plan and start a shop of chats and the Rusty become an English professor. This is how the story ends and this is the end. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Hello, my dear teachers and friends. I am Nijila Binta from 8th A class. I am going to review the book Wings of Fire, written by Arun Tiwari. Its author APJ Abdul Kalam, genre autobiography, publisher Universities Press, and its price is 275. Abul Pakir Jainulabdin Abdul Kalam, also known as the Missile Man of India, was one of the nation's most excellent scientists. He served as the 11th President of India between 2002 and 2007. He is a recipient of India's three highest civilian awards, the Padma Bhushan, the Padma Vibhushan and Bharat Ratna. Wings of Fire is an autobiography of APJ Abdul Kalam written jointly by Arun Tiwari and Abdul Kalam. It is a story of a boy from a humble background who went to become a key player in Indian missile program and Indian space research. This book contains 24 photos and it is filled with lot of science, stories of friendship, relations and family. This book Dr. Kalam has given many messages to the youth and nation. Dr. Kalam was a humble, spiritual, and insightful man. Every chapter contains very beautiful messages which can be applied by anyone. Thank you.
Elsa, do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. Hi, do you know me? I'm Anna from Frozen and my best friend is Elsa. Good morning everyone, it's my pleasure to introduce myself. I'm Gavinanda from Mukkam. I'm studying in 8th standard in mkhmmovhss for girls Mukkam. My class teacher is Shabina ma'am. She's taking English for us. My father name is Babu, my mother name is Rajita, my brother name is Kaudam and my grandmother name is Kamala. My father is a businessman, my mother is a teacher and my brother is studying in +2. My favorite movie is Frozen and my favorite character is that I'm also doing today Anna. And my ambition is to become a doctor. My hobbies are I like to watch movies, I like to draw, dance and sing. That's all. Hope you all are safe. Bye-bye.
Stop, stop, stop! I'm so sleepy. Oh, sorry, I'm not so sleepy. Hi! If you don't know me, I am Princess Aurora from Sleeping Beauty Story. Good evening. My favorite movie is Sleeping Beauty and my favorite character is I'm doing now. It's Aurora. My name is Safa Fatima AP. I am studying in 8th standard. My father's name is Munir AP. He is a chef. My mother's name is Selena. She is a housewife. I have one sister and one brother. My sister's name is Fida Fatima Happy. She is studying in nursery. My brother's name is Sahil AP. He is studying in 4th standard and my hobbies are DIY, painting and drawing. And bye-bye.
Good morning to all. First of all, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to introducing myself. Hi, I'm Aisha Rifa. I am 13 years old. I am coming from Kodvali in Kozhikode. I am studying in 8th standard. My class teacher is Shabina ma'am. She takes our English. In KG section and LP section, I finished SCRLP English school in Karitiparambu. In UP school, I finished in MMO school. In 8th standard also, I am studying in MMO school. There are 5 members in my family. There are my father, mother, 2 brothers and me. My father's name is Muhammad Rais. He is a businessman. My mother's name is Fatima Zohra. She is a teacher. My brothers are Ayan, Yamin. My favorite hobbies are cooking, stitching, painting, reading stories. My ambition to become a doctor. That's all about me. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe. Bye.
This word is clear, Hulk down to enough to change him into the banner. Hi, I am Natasha in the movie of Avengers. I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity and it is my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Anasuya Baju. Let me tell about my schooling. I am student at mkhmmovhss Girls Mukkam in class 8th B. My parents are my good friends and good support in everything. My hobby is to draw paintings, and craft. In free time, I like to see horror movies. Did you know one thing? My favorite place is Wayanad. They're cold climate and good places. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.
Friends, I'm Hiba. I'm studying in 90. Today I'm here to discuss with you a book art success series which is written by Dale Carnegie. This book helped me a lot in my studies and also gave me a positive mental attitude. I think I have to share some points with you. First, fill your mind with happiness, courage, health and hope. Second, never try to get even with your enemies. Third, accept ingratitude. Fourth, count your blessings, not your troubles. Fifth, do not imitate others. Sixth, try to find profit from your losses. Seventh, create happiness for others. I think this point is...
Good morning. On this day, I am going to introduce the book Story of My Life by Helen Keller. Its versatility is that the author is a blind, deaf and dumb lady. It is first published in 1903. It is an autobiography of Helen Keller detailing her early life, especially her experiences with her gifted teacher Anne Sullivan. It is dedicated to the inventor Alexander Graham Bell, who is also a teacher to the
Good morning, respected principal, dear teachers, and all my friends. It is my privilege today, being Reading Day, to address all of you about the benefits of reading. Why is reading important? It is important because it is a habit that can make you a better person. Reading is a good habit that can...
Hi friends, I'm Haifavi. June 19 is observed as Reading Day. I am here to read a part of a story in our English book. How far is the river? Between the boy and the river stood a mountain. The boy was young and the river was small, but the mountain was big. The thickly forested mountain hid the river, but the boy knew it was...
P.N. Pankar, who is known as the father of library movement in Kerala, became responsible for initiating the idea of universal literacy in the state. P.N. Pankar is also known as the father of library movement promoting reading and education all over Kerala. Pudvai Narayana Panikar
expands our vocabulary, give pleasure, it exposes our mind, etc. So many benefits are there, so we all must develop the reading habit. Hope you all start a new beginning. Have a good day. Thank you.
Hi, I am Hermione from Harry Potter. First of all, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. My favorite movie is Harry Potter and my favorite character that also I am doing today, Hermione. Hermione is a fictional character from Harry Potter. My name is Hadia and I am from Agastyan Moi. My hobbies are reading books, studying and drawing.
Good afternoon. Welcome to today's news bulletin. It's me Sahla is on air with you. Headlines. Remembering P.N. Panikar. P.N. Panikar, the father of the library movement. Kerala Literacy Mission. National Reading Day 2020. News in details. Remembering P.N. Panikar. P.N. Panikar, who is known as the father of library movement in Kerala, became responsible for initiating the idea of universal literacy in the state. P.N. Panikar is also known as the father of library movement for promoting reading and education all over Kerala.
Good evening teachers and all my dear friends. First of all, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Fatima Sania. I am 13 years old. I am coming from Omishari in Koikot and I am studying 8th standard.
Fatima Sadia 8th B. National Reading Day. P.N. Panikar passed away on June 19, 1995 and they honor his legacy. The state governments of Kerala announced the day as Vayanadinam.
National Reading Day 2021. Respected teachers, parents and my dear friends, June 19 is Reading Day. P.N. Panikar is the man who lead us to the horizon of reading. June 19 is the death day of P.M. Panikar. Reading is the key of the knowledge. We know the new things through reading. Reading enriches our thought and make us a good citizen. We have to make the reading as our habit. A man without reading will be in dark. Books should be our friend. our friend, we should select
that achieved universal literacy. National Reading Day 2020. P.N. Panikkar passed away on June 19, 1995, and to honor his legacy, the state government of Kerala announced the day as vayanadinam, which translates to Reading Day. Reading Day is now celebrated not just in Kerala but across the nation.
Introduce you some books that I have read on lockdown periods and in my school days. So let's get started. The first book to be introduced named Chattali Samigal Jeevitham Sandesham, written by the famous poet Raja Tuvara. This book is published by Trishul Current Books.
Hi friends, I am Isna Fatima. I am studying to 8th standard. Respected teachers, parents and my dear friends, good morning to all. One child, one teacher, one pen and one book can change the world. Malala. As you all know, today 19th of June our
name is Leah Madam from Alindara. My family members for father, mother and sister and me. I am happy to family where I finished my schooling last year from Alama IUP school. I am happy to step into this school which provide more freedom. I look forward to see you in the coming days. Thank you. The best wishes. Bye bye.
Good morning, me Mia. Welcome to Reading the News. Let's take a look at headlines. Kerala celebrates Reading Day today. P.N. Panikkar and his connects with reading. Kerala celebrates.
Good morning, my name is Dilrubana. I am coming from Velimenna, Omasheri. My first studying school is Al-Irsha Central School, Techiyad, Omasheri.
Hi friends, today I am standing before you to review a small storybook. The name of book is Akbar Birbal Stories. This is a very interesting storybook. There are many characters in the story. The main characters are Akbar and Birbal. This story is written by B.G. Ramesh. Reading is a very good habit and my opinion about this book is it is very interesting and funny. There are also many facts about